I decided not to do a live today because I feel like a live cuts a lot of my videos. And right now can you believe I'm running my SDS page and then I'm back home doing my makeup for work later, and I don't know if I can do a live update while explaining my makeup. So I just did like a little toner, my usual. This is my second bottle of Innisfree Ceramide Milk. And before I usually like put the blush underneath my eyes to cancel out all the darkness. And then I just blend it up. Lately I've been getting so many like 很多 all of this, but this has been better than I think last week. Maybe because the hormones calm down a bit after my period, and yeah. Ooh, yeah, I can. Okay. And the combination I've been loving recently, and also why I want to do this tutorial, because I feel like every time I look at good pictures, good selfies, I'm like, this is such a good base makeup look. Like, what did I use to get such skin? And I totally forget how I did it. But usually I've been loving like just a dot of the Sim. This is the concealer in the color green beige, and then one drop of this Misha BB cream in the color 23. Also like a dollop. And I use my brush to just mix this. I find when I mix it, I get the same or even better coverage, but because I add the BB cream, the concealer is just the concealer spreads much easier, much evenly. So just while I do this, I want to tell you that I think I'm officially like decided to do the master's degree. I mean, I might drop any second, but because I haven't heard like an offer from Cancer Free, so I might as well just do masters. The thing is about masters, right? If you don't want to think about the toxic lab environment, it's actually really tough to produce a paper too. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, like how I'm gonna produce a paper. And since I moved into my own cubicle in the office, it's impossible to sort of not hear about like trash talking about people, you know. And you know, 我觉得就是很 toxic 那样嘅 like I feel like school, especially like school lab, is designed, of course it's also like a research lab, people work there and such, but it's just that you pay, you pay school fee to make mistakes. You do. And I made horrible mistakes in the past, and I feel like now I am like exposed to seniors mind, like what they think about this undergrad student who keeps making mistake and just is stupid. I'm gonna say it like that. Who's stupid, clueless, and like I was before, like clueless, everything is just tough. And I did get the same treatment. I was treated the same, like I was bullied. I feel like I was not bullied in a way, but I was like alienated. Yes, that's the word. And yeah, it's just toxic, and people complain about like going to someone else for information and whatever, and it's so tough because if you don't want to, 你如果没有要教啊, if you don't want to teach this, I don't know, new people, how are they gonna learn? Yeah, like you expect them to search online and like learn by themselves, and then like, you know, but it's just, why don't they have the kindness? It's a place, it gives you a platform to learn and grow, and if you don't want to teach, then don't teach. You don't have to be so unkind, you know. And I just remember like all of that just came back to what I did, and it feels horrible to be, it feels horrible to learn how they felt, because I'm not sure if I have graduated from that view from those people. I just think that yeah, I don't know if I have heard it. I think I still am very, very new, and they don't have to teach, so what? So don't teach. Such so simple, like then don't teach, you know. 就不要教哦，不要教，不是很简单吗？就不要教。Why you have to trash talk about people who are trying to learn? And it breaks my heart because I was in that position, and now I have to relive that trauma again. I feel like it's just so hard. 其实学弟学妹已经很压力已经超大了，其实if they care a lot, because I do care. I'm someone who's very sensitive, and I do care about this because I do love this, and I want to keep doing this for a long time. And if toxic people, thankfully my love, my passion for what I do is greater than everything, so I can kind of like, there was a point where I was like breaking down and I wanted to quit already, but then I remember like I was just like standing there and like think about isn't it amazing that people get to do this every single day, and then they get paid for it, and it's just opens up a mind, a heart in me to just have that tendency to keep going, tenacity to keep going and like fuck all these people, you know. But then I have to relive all of this again. It's hard. 힘들어. See so much better. So I'm using the powder by Innisfree. It's just a loose powder. I feel like this loose powder works so well for me. Like, people are going for that Huda Beauty, Charlotte Tilbury, whatever, loose powder or pressed powder, but this one works wonders for me. I don't know why people don't talk about it enough. And then a random, this is not Jujidol, this is Chinese palette. Jujidol is Chinese, but this is like a whatever palette. So just take this. And then like, I just feel so bad. And I feel bad for myself because I have to relive all the trauma. I'm like, I did the same mistake that I did and we were all him once. Why are people so inconsiderate? And I just, it breaks my heart for me, and it breaks my heart for my younger self that like these people, now that I think about it, now that I've matured for another 2 years, I still think what they did to me wasn't fair because I was still learning, and it's unfair that some people are faster, like smarter, pick things up faster and whatever. People have their own pace, so what? 所以呢? So what? We're all here to learn. We pay school fees together. Kalau orang, if we know everything today, we wouldn't have been in the lab asking 学长姐，真的。And the fact that they are very unkind to each other, I think it makes them just more 有压力, more 有 pressure to ask questions because they're afraid of making mistakes, but then they're afraid to ask because if they ask they get scolded anyway. So why? So I'll just skip asking, and then I still get the same scolding. So what? Toxic people, toxic colleague. It's just like, I get it now. I get it that they are so busy with their own stuff, their own projects, and they still have this 学弟妹 to take care of. I get it. It's hard. It is, but I think it's a choice. It's a choice. You want to take master's degree, it's in the curriculum that you have to be able, that you are capable of teaching. And yeah, and it's just I think for Ziyi, I don't know for me what they think of me, but I think for Ziyi, I think he is so much like me, but he is 怎么说？应该是有点更惨，因为 no one cared, like nobody cared, or maybe he was much more 惨 because he was doing so many new things, and I was doing the same shit over and over and over again before Ubiquitine, and yeah, it was just the same shit that you have to repeat again, and until you until you're better. So I think that was like, I guess my room of studying, I guess 那个可以犯错误的一个空间，我觉得 natural product, and I took it really really slow. I don't know why Xiaolun chose me to, because I am very very slow, and he told me that he chose me. I don't know if it's just like a whatever 就带过的一个 you know like 巴萨巴西 but I remember he said that he thought of a project and he wanted to collab with me. I don't know why, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know what he saw in me because I don't see anything in me. And masters is also like, I still don't know why I take the masters, and I think I'm so scared for myself that I'm not scared, that I'm not thinking about it enough. You know, because I am not thinking about it enough. Like I still don't know anything about what I need to do. For example, for this, I know that for 学士 for undergrad, I need to take this much credits, this many credits and this many courses and this many lectures, whatever. Like I kind of know, like I have an idea what I need to do, like what the courses are like and whatever, like you know, the 通识课必修选修系定必修系定选修 all of that. I did my research, and I feel like I really need to like sit down and then research all of that. And I feel like I don't know why, I feel like I remember feeling so anxious about applying for undergrad so much more than for masters. I feel like the sequential, the procedures to apply for masters was so smooth. Like everything was like you need this, and I got everything in such a easy and a very easy manner. In such delight, and it was just like 送出去就and then I got in, and I learned that 老师 the teachers, my professors recommendation letter is so important. It literally determines whether you can get it or not. Like it doesn't matter which your score, your performance at school, whatever. As long as you get your advisor's letter of recommendation, you basically you're basically you're secured for that for that seat, for that spot. And I didn't know that, to be honest. I didn't know that. 我也不知道为什么老师很肯定，就是我去找他的时候，我问他嘛， I asked him whether, because I'm not sure whether I could get into NTU's Department of Chemistry, and he was like, 为什么不可以呢？你想要吗？ Do you want it? Like, of course I want it. I told him, of course, but I'm not sure if I can, you know, compete with others. And he told me that if you want it, then you got it. Literally, because he convinced me that I will write you. If you want to stay, you can stay, and I can guarantee you that you'll get in, because there's only this many people who are applying for this in the chemistry department as in as overseas Chinese as over Chinese over Chinese as overseas Chinese student. And basically if you he told me that if I want it then I got it like that. And I was like, what? 老师很肯定 like. And yeah, 毕竟你已经是我的专题生，而且我会帮你写推荐信 so like it's 唐嫣很理所当然。I'm like, okay. And then I said that I still need to fill in the other 3 or the other 2 because I'm applying for both chem and bio for department of chemistry, and I still need to apply for another 2 uni because I still need to fill it in. And I was like, do you have any recommendations of school that I have to get into in case I didn't get into the department of chemistry? And it's like, just 随便填咯. I'm like, what? I ended up 填生化所 the Institute of Biological Chemistry right beside our department at NTU, and another one is I think TMU or something like that. I forgot, to be honest. Or no, I didn't apply. I just filled in 3 new departments. So 1 chem, 1 bio. Oh, 1 bio first. Chemical biology. Department of Chemistry, Biology Division, Department of Chemistry, Chemistry Division, and Institute of Biological Chemistry. I just filled in 3 because I remember my friend said that the process of preparing all the documents is really, really tiring. So if you can just apply for 1 and you're very sure that you're gonna get in, then just apply for one department, so you don't have to prepare so much documents, so much required documents. And my friend also was in the same like position as me. She was in this professors as 专题生, and then she wants to do masters, and then basically you have a guaranteed spot since you did 专题 like that. And since the professors also like you in a sense. Wait, I forgot what I need to do. And then what? And then since I moved in, I feel like I don't know why maybe it's such a 당연한 일인데, like it's obvious, of course, after you are a master's student, you can. I mean, He Yu didn't move. Maybe He Yu didn't move as well because maybe he didn't want to, or maybe he chose not to. Maybe he's more comfortable at West. I don't know, but the reason why I wanted to move because I'm sick of that chair, that fucking chair, that round, uncomfortable chair. Uncomfortable round chair. And I just want a good chair to sit on to work. So I said yes to move. And yeah, as I told you, since I moved I had to hear all this trash talking shit, and it made me feel really, really small, and I just hate to relive the trauma that I have put behind me. And now that I think about it, like, 这细节这个很小事你也要讲 you know, and it made me feel so shitty about myself. And yeah, I guess this video is just to tell you, if you need it, Jen, if they told you, if they think of you in like 太 too much 了，过分的 like what I think looking back, what they did to Zeyi and what they did to you is similar, and looking back I still think both of you didn't deserve this treatment. Because I do think love is a place where you're allowed to make mistakes. Especially in school, you're still in school and people are just too harsh on you. You're just trying to survive and at least this is pretty. Yeah, you're just trying to survive and they dump this trash talking to you, make you feel so uncomfortable every time you go to the lab, and it like dims down your passion about this, your passion of this, dims down your passion of this for this. I mean, what more that I can say? 你其实很喜欢这个领域的，但是因为 your environment makes you feel so small, you kind of lost your spark. And 我觉得很可惜，为什么？因为别人 bully 你，我覺得喂其實都着人用無甘的啊，就是家都着無甘的人，都變無事個樣，都做物件。I think it's such a shame. Such a shame. 講你困 Maybe it's not the right group for you. Like, I just want to show how incredible this is. This is Sonnen Park. In the number clear, number 1. It's highlighter. Bomb. Yeah, I think it's just if he's not as tough as I was, or if anyone was not as tough as I was, I don't know what strength that kept me going. So I think both myself and what God gave me, I think God also gave me some sort of strength. Like, I don't know, I think I did feel God's like 可以坚持下来，也是因为有这个能量一直在推我，觉得。I cannot talk when I do this. Looking back, I think a lot of my mistakes was not my mistake. Like, ya karena lu you don't tell me what to do and you expect me to know everything. It's so weird. How can you expect someone who never, or she didn't know. 安怎 expect 人yang dah tiap Mandarin lu expect yang gak pernah get microbiology lab course, have never Tuhan before, have never did whatever, have zero clue, and then you expect them to know everything, expect them to 你最基本的应该知道了吧how or like why这么严快想的为什么可以这么想呢I think yang Wah suka this maybe he knew already, like he also like heard about the trash talking, and 其实我觉得嘉佑有很帮我，就是有一直我觉得对，就是嘉佑is also one of the people that I think the person that also made me want to stay, because he was very like 有一个学长的 charismatic wibawa, like I want to help you, like I really want you to succeed, so like I want you to succeed, and I think it's unfair that people treat you this way because you're also trying to survive this, you're also really you're trying gitu. And I think I had Jiayou. I think maybe Jiayou is one of the Jiayou is the person who I think karena UI jadi I think 我还救得了 like if I suck at a lot of things, I can still ask him and ask him for directions, ask him for help because 这个学姐我真的是如果可以不要交流的话，我也接触吗 if I cannot like 我不知道接触是怎么说接触 come contact, get in touch with. Yeah, if I can like not have to contact this 学姐，我真的是非常感谢，因为你本人也没有想要教，为什么我要特地把我当做很傻的人，然后很害怕，然后去问你这样子。I think I'm someone who is very I got my eyes very open. I think a lot of people, like a lot of teachers are very scary, right? Like I think a lot of people, not just me, I think I have this like 成长 face where I think I was afraid of asking questions because I was just so scared of making mistake, and I was just scared that people are gonna think I'm stupid if I ask really weird question. But I'm very lucky to be born in this era, when I was born, and I was very lucky to meet all these amazing people, amazing teachers that are like mentors for me and are very encouraging, that like they are very like 他很知道当老师一位老师的责任 or like the essence of a teacher, and of course 这个人要问你不是因为他不知道，所以还是他因为他想要欺负你 or like 打扰你，所以他问了问题，因为他真的是不知道。 if they know then they wouldn't ask, if they remember then they wouldn't have asked, you know. like it's such a light bulb moment, like so badass. And also like a lot of Winfield teachers are like that. Like of course, if they don't know, if they knew, they wouldn't have asked. Of course, because they don't know, they want to ask. And I think a lot of like teachers' patience are tested um, when students ask them the same question multiple times. And it's just, I can get it. Like some people thought process are really really slow. They maybe need a visual learning skill, or like something to visualize to get it. I think I'm one of those people. I mean, I probably it doesn't matter for me. If I get it, then I get it. But if I don't, then I do not. But repeating answers, like having it getting through your mind, repeating and like process it again and again and again, I think is one of my ways to understand something, because you repeat it enough time, I can like break it down one by one. And then I get this part, and after this part I grab it from this part, and I can take much more complex tasks or like concepts. And I think there's nothing, I genuinely think there is nothing wrong with asking questions, the same question multiple times. I think I would rather, if I was Shruti, I think I would rather you ask me multiple times to make sure you get it, rather than you don't know and you're like afraid to ask, and then you make mistake, like a hands-on lab mistake. I would rather you just ask me. And I wish to God when you ask me questions, then I know how to answer you, because sometimes I think teaching is also part of learning, because you're trying to transfer your knowledge. That means you also like you get it, like you understand what you're trying to teach. I think sometimes I do not understand what I know. So I don't think I can teach people because I don't know it myself. 就是这样。然后 I think they're very inconsiderate in the sense that maybe I look very Indonesian. I mean I look very Chinese or whatever. And I speak really little Chinese, but I can understand. It took a really a long time. I think a good 3 years, 3 years, to completely like I can get whatever that is coming off your mouth, even though I cannot like repeat your sentence, but I get what you're trying to say. Like I get it, but I cannot speak it, but I can listen really really well. But it also took a lot of time. But I don't know why. I do not know why. She still doesn't have this 心 to teach people that don't understand Chinese. You know, like 你用很难的生词单字 it's the same as my boss. Actually, I need to go right now, but it's the same as my boss, you know. My boss, like the izakaya boss, use very very like very formal or hard words to vent. And how am I supposed to know what you're venting about? Like I don't understand. If you want to like scold me, then use normal words. Use normal fucking words if you really want people to understand it. I'm not gonna understand you. Like if I want you to understand, I would speak in Chinese. I wouldn't speak in fucking Indonesian or English, right? If I wanna like show part with you, show man with you, 吵架 with you, right? It's just common sense. Like if people are not from your country or they're not speaking your first native language, then be considerate. I think it's just 我觉得很难，我觉得可能是那个 that izakaya boss is already like yeah itu lang memang 怎么说好我们不要再想 itu izakaya boss karena 他 yeah maybe he was in this spot today also because how people treated him. I don't know, let's not talk about him, but let's talk about like people in general. I think there is a problem with NTU people that they are just so individualistic. Like they are just super. I don't maybe Taipei people. I don't know, but I wish I remember like I didn't get warmth from anywhere in Taipei, and if I get any like very good food, right, it probably is Haidilao. But it's not if I get really good food from like a random restaurant in Taipei. I feel so like oh, this person is so friendly, like super friendly. But in reality, this service you get everywhere around the world, especially in Indonesia. You get it like it's just a daily life of Indo people. You get this treatment, but it's so rare that you see this really good service that people are very friendly to you, and you just feel so warm and you just feel that warmth. And I like 我有一次我觉得我就是很少数了，我觉得很感动。这么为什么有些人是可以这么做，但是大部分几乎每个台北人就不能做得到。Like it's so rare to see these warm-hearted people with such kindness, I think. I don't know if this is gonna get. I maybe have to. I really want to make this video very public because if anybody clicks on this video, I feel like I want to tell people that it's and you really need to go. But I really want to tell people that it's sometimes it's not your fault. You're born this way. You're slow and you just trying to figure out your life, your passion, whatever. And there are just people who are just very toxic and they just very selfish and they're just not a speck of kindness in them. And I feel sorry for those people and also for the past me. And I wish that people can understand that we're all just trying to live a good life too. I mean, we're not asked to born and we're not asked to be either this smart or this stupid. It's something that I don't think we can control in a way, you know. And I wish I just beg for people's kindness everywhere they go. Like, just be, if you cannot be kind, then just be a normal human being, you know. You don't have to take someone down or like 怎么说就是踩别人 You don't have to step on other people just so that you feel better about yourself. Yeah. And I wish that I was there for me when I went through this because thinking back it was really, really tough. It was really, really tough, and thank God that I have myself, my God, and also 加油学长. And but I think maybe he's got worse treatment than me, that Xuedi, because he's doing, as I said, like he's doing multiple like new stuff and with no kind of guidance, and I was doing the same shit over and over and over again, so there's nothing to improve anyway. And yes. Now what and then yeah, and then I guess 那时候我觉得真的，我有教学长，我觉得他很可靠，我就是很喜欢可靠的人。And I think also maybe because of him and also my love for what I do was able to make me want to stay in the lab, or that specific lab. And I think my wish right now is to, I think I'm playing a very hard role because I'm also kind of a 学姐 right now, right? Because 硕一了 and but I still feel like I'm also looked down upon by these people. Maybe they kind of like try to accept me when they found out that I got in, that I passed, and I guess maybe they're like very like 我觉得他们觉得哦很奇怪，为什么我觉得你是这样，我觉得你不能上的，但是你最后也是上了。I think they didn't believe, or yeah, it's unbelievable that I could get in. Maybe they thought I couldn't get in, and when I got in, it's maybe they 为什么他可以进来吼 so they kind of like menggali gitu ya, I don't know. And because I think in a way 我觉得真的有教学长真的是一种让我 he was like a what do you call it, kayak baut kah, he's like a hole, or like a hole, like what do you call this when you want to hang something. I think he was the bar for me, and he was that bar that I can still hang on to and make me still have the courage to stay, even though I was doing the same shit all over and over again. And I wish for me right now that I hope that I think I also 传达 this already. I think when I talked to him, I think it's really hard to, I get where your position is because I was you too. I told him like directly, and like it's really hard because you need to know that 学长姐 are very very busy, and but if they still want to teach you, they still need to be kind, because I think it's unfair for you who want to learn but you unluckily meet someone who doesn't want to help you or don't want to set you up for success. So it's really hard and it's unfair for both of you, to be honest. And 可能他也是要求很高，我这么样跟他说。But yeah, just take one step at a time, I think. And I think 可能家佑学长没有直接跟我说这么 like what I said to him for this 学弟 but I think I could get his kindness, and I think 我想要传达这个 this kindness for that 学弟, and even though at the end maybe like nobody likes him, or if 老师没有想要让他持续在我们实验室，但是我觉得还是 I think I still want to be the person who like lets him know that it's okay. Maybe all of this is not your fault. Maybe it is your fault, but maybe you're just unlucky in a way that it is. But you're unlucky in a way that is something that you cannot control, that you don't have any control of. So I wish that from this experience he doesn't blame himself too much, I think. I don't know if this can go public. If this goes public, then my lab people see this. But, yeah, I think what I say is true. Because they're just toxic. I don't know how to say it. In a way that 伊朗搞了定住这个人，这个人 they haven't even started to kayak ni lang aneh incam kayak dalam hal maybe bukan lab mikir maybe dalam hal ihal di game atau maybe dalam hal pakai mikir yang ilang value kan ilang mai cap lu ihal behel tapi ilang suka lu lah. They already like you first, so they're biased of you and they want to teach you because they like you, so it's easier like you kayak ini lang kayak gaduh le sima jadi lu pun kayak you're more eager to teach. But if this person doesn't bring you anything, then it's really really hard. And I think I have closed my heart for a long time, and I was already I have put my memories in a box and seal it, close it, and throw away the key. But now, since I moved in, I have to. It has opened again automatically by accident. 其实我觉得我真的已经 make peace with whatever happened in the past. But like seeing this, hearing it, it's really really hard. I could speak more of this, but it's just I really have to go. I have work at 6 and I have managed to get this page running. So I really wanted to hug my younger self, the past me. I really really do. Susah kayak aku merasa susah loh, kayak susah 不知道怎么说，不知道怎么形容。 搞一個 Looking Masters 人哋本緊都 experience 嘅收緊，我覺得。I think a lot of companies want you to take masters. Also because they want you to experience what it's like to be in a working environment. Like you to know how to be a person. 要怎么做要会怎么变人吗？Because if you're fresh grad and all you knew was just studying and you were just with your friends all the time, you know. 要有一点责任感，我觉得他们要你要有一点责任感 not just I think not just all about the degree. Degree is also important. It shows that you managed to do what you do. But I think in a way they also want you to like understand the working dynamic with people. Sometimes it's just really really hard. Anyway, can I get like a little buttoners? I recently purchased this one. It's receipt. It's very good. Highlighter is very very good. I don't know about the blush, but the highlighter is very good. The pearls are very 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 small and very shiny, shimmering, splendid. Ooh. Maybe I can get like a little boost. Maybe in a way maybe ilang kinci ane kwan juga pun karena ilang kutsa butuh halang yang kayak wah tuh ane ho mental makanya aku merasa oke dah kok lang mui wah sapai gitu loh. Tapi maybe karena in the past ilang butuh ane kwan ilang jadi ilang pun merasa kutsa pun buat ane kwan cumi wai ane kwan tuh ilang ane kwan gitu. Like that's what I feel because I'm also I cannot be empathetic for people that for something that I have experienced but no one feel empathetic for me. So why I need to feel empathetic for you when you faced what I faced before when like I was really need of help in the past but nobody helped me. So I have gone past that situation and I found or I know someone who is facing the same situation that I faced in the past but I feel like nobody helped me so why I helped you I need to help you I'm obliged to help you like or with that you know what I'm saying right kayak wah buat tahan kami jadi itu wah hole gitu but so I'm very lucky that I got something from the past so I have something to give but maybe they didn't have anything I didn't get anything so let's see if this can go public. But if I let people see this please don't be too hard on me. I'm just like sharing my thoughts and I think it's public space, right? Freedom of speech. You got your freedom of speech already. I also want my freedom of speech, so we can all have our opinions. So Bye bye.